Morning everyone. Look at me looking serious with my glasses on. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the Zwift Run Channel. My name is Clive Finnimore and this is the Cornish Zwift Garage. Today we will be running FMR 500 with NoblePro. This is also sort of a test stream today because I haven't had it running in recent times. So let's see how it all goes. I haven't got noise cancelling on, so I'm hoping all goes well. So let's get the treadmill moving. At the moment, it won't move. Here we go. Here we go. Things are working. We are streaming. The treadmill's moving. The sound seems to keep coming and going. No idea why that is. It might actually be my headphone. I've got the old noise voice detection on my Apple headphones. So I'm just going to switch that off a minute. Conversation awareness. Let's switch that off. Testing 1 2 3. 3 2 1. That's better. Yeah. So here we go then. We will be climbing 500 feet or meters, I can't remember, it's been such a long time, 500 something anyway. We'll be running just over 4 kilometers. There's about 6 or 7 of us in the group today. I've already got my treadmill up to 12%. Good to be back. This is the Tuesday morning MyRun 500. We run this twice a week in the morning, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:35 UK time, and again in the evening. I think it's about 6 o'clock. I wasn't on yesterday as I was at work on a 12-hour shift, but we're here today, back to work tomorrow, and then we'll be back here again on Thursday, hopefully. Good morning, Amy Green. Amy says, hi Clive, have a good workout. Thank you, Amy. There's me crawling along at the back due to a couple of technical issues at the beginning. It wouldn't be the same without the technical issues. So down here in Cornwall today, it's currently sunny. It was very windy over the weekend. On my way to work yesterday, I come across a fallen tree. Big old conker tree had gone down in the road. Luckily I walked to work, so I just clambered through the branches. Last minute scramble before the stream went live. The usual things. Couldn't find my heart rate monitor. What was the other thing? Oh, misplaced my headphones, so I couldn't listen to the stream back to make sure it was working. And then just before the event started, I had to get changed in here. And all of a sudden, halfway through getting changed, I panicked that my webcams were live. And I was live streaming while I was getting changed, but luckily, my introduction screen was on, so that was all right. That would have been a shock. Good morning, Taurus. Hello, buddy. All right? And Christoph. Christoph is on his way to join us. Good to see you, buddy. That's a good thing about the stream. It gives you a bit of a notice, doesn't it? That something's happening. So I've got my glasses with me. 2 years ago when I used to live stream, I didn't have to wear glasses. I could see the screens. But unfortunately now, age is catching up with me. And whenever someone writes a message on the phone, I have to put my glasses on to read it. But luckily, about a week ago, I upgraded my phone to the new 16 Pro Max. So I've got a nice big screen and I can just about see it without the glasses. So that's That's an improvement on the kit. So in game with me today, I've got Theo there, look. Morning Theo. T-Wing. A. Huitson. Tortoise is here with us. Tortoise is a regular. Likes his hill training. Consistency, buddy, that's the key. Keep at it. And then I think Christoph as well is on his way into game at the moment. He's probably currently battling his technical issues, like we all do when we jump on the treadmill quickly. So we've got a few different nationalities here with us today. I'm not very good with my flag recognition, so I can see we got the French flag there, the British flag, the Union Jack, the German, Spanish. I think that's Turkey down the bottom, and the green one at the top. I have no idea. If you want to drop it in the comments, it'd be much appreciated. Let's drop some ride-ons, shall we? Let's look at the map. Oh, it won't let me do the shortcut one, look. Where if you go onto map and press your little arrow in the middle of the screen, it should drop ride-ons to the people around you, but it's not letting me do it. Bug on the iPad. Well, let's do this. This is my first stream on the Zwift Run channel for about 2 years since I moved house, changed job, and I'm about to change job again in a couple of weeks' time. But we've got the new Zwift, the Cornish Zwift cave here, it's Cornish Zwift garage. This is the back of my garage, a little sectioned off area where I keep all my running gear and my treadmill and my streaming gear. Somewhere, little space in the house I can call my own without random stuff appearing in here. I've also got a tortoise table over there with 7 baby tortoises in at the moment, in the corner. The wall panel you can see behind me, the Zwift one, I actually brought from my old garage. I was lucky enough to take it down in one piece, and I've screwed it to the back of an old bookcase. So that's my backdrop. There's a few bits and pieces I left to do in here. Paint the walls, even put a ceiling in. I haven't got a ceiling at the moment, I've just got beams above my head. So as the winter kicks in, it'd be nice to get a ceiling in. It will reflect the light down a bit better as well. I think the light looks alright at the moment. I've got a big fluorescent tube up in front of me here, above the telly, and a fluorescent tube above my head. I've got a couple of windows in here, letting some natural light in, which helps. Theo says, good morning, indeed. Yeah, good morning, Theo. Thanks for joining us in game today, buddy. Yeah, Christoph's here. Christoph's just joined us in game. Nice to have you along, buddy. We've got just over 100 metres left to go till we reach the first arch, and then we'll bump the speed up to 5.5 and we'll start to run. The sun's come out as well outside now. It's nice and bright out there. Yeah, it was pretty windy on the weekend. I don't know what it's like where you guys are. It was pretty bad, but it seems to have gone now. The sun's out, it stopped raining, and the wind has gone. So we've got our elevation set to 12%. We're about to go up to 5.5 kilometers per hour in 50 meters time. We'll get up onto the balls of our feet and we'll start to jog. So the last time I run this week actually was Saturday when I went to Park Run at Land Hydrock. Sunday I had to go to work, Monday I had to go to work, and then today is Tuesday, all day. And today I've joined you guys and filmed MyRun 500. I'm back to work tomorrow, unfortunately, for 12 hours, and Friday. 2 or 3 weeks left to go and I'll start my new job, which will be working 8 till 4, Monday to Friday. So I'll be around from 4 o'clock. So I'll probably do my Zwift running around 4 or 5 o'clock. I try to run earlier in the evening, give me time with the family in the evening, and sit down and have dinner. And I'll be off every weekend, which would be amazing, because the last year, every other weekend I've had to work, and then the weekend I'm not working, I'm on call. And usually I get activated and have to go in anyway. So it'd be nice to start attending park run every Saturday again regularly. I use park run as one of my hard efforts each week. So it's a nice hard 5k on a Saturday morning, give it a bit of a blast. Sunday I usually do a bit of a longer run, nice and steady. Mondays I'll be running Monday Run Club on Zwift. But that's my second hard effort of the week. And then, now I won't be working on Wednesday nights anymore. Hopefully, I can film my run, Stephen, for the Wednesday workout. And obviously, the Brighton Marathon training when that kicks in a month or two's time. Rainy weather here in Holland, says Theo. Sounds pretty much the same everywhere at the moment then. Hello Anthony. Anthony says, hello Clive, good to have you back. It's good to be back, buddy. I've been playing around with the streaming gear for the last couple of weeks, trying to get it set up so it runs a bit smoother on my old 2015 MacBook Pro, but we seem to have managed it. We're running the game on Apple TV, which has taken some of the work away from the processor on the computer, and the computer's just being used for the streaming software. And so far, so good. So here we are, we're into the first segment now, 600 meters at 5.5 kilometers per hour. It's not very fast, but the aim of the game here is to set your treadmill to its maximum elevation, which mine currently is at 12%, trying to keep the heart rate down and working the legs. And at these slower speeds, think about your form and your breathing, because on race day, when you're knackered, you don't really think about it. It just happens. So now's a good time to actually think about standing tall, getting on the balls of your feet. This is actually how I run hills in real life events. If I'm running them, of course. Usually on an ultra, I use a hill for an excuse for a walk and a change of pace. Refuel, have a drink, eat something, get to the top, feeling semi-okay, and then start jogging again. Ah, Vidar, hello buddy, good to have you on board. Rainy and windy in Tromøs, sorry if I say that wrong, I almost said Tromsø. Is it Tromsø? Tromøs in Norway. I used to be in the Royal Navy. I went to a few places up in Norway, one of them was Tromsø. Is that the capital? Please forgive me for my little knowledge, my geography knowledge. Yibbering away here. It's just good to be back, innit? The winter's upon us now, so we can all start getting on our treadmills again. I believe Stephen will be live streaming on the Zwift Run channel Wednesdays and Fridays, Wednesday workout and ZLDR recovery hour, I believe. And then in a few weeks' time that will change to Brighton Marathon training days. Be interesting to see what my heart rate does today now I'm chatting away. It's not quite as good as it used to be from a couple of years ago. I used to just about hit 150, 155 by the end of this event. But I'm guessing, due to lack of training for the last couple of years, I reckon it'll be about 160 by the end, 165. Currently 129, 130. So what's everyone up to? That's right, what am I on about, see? Not very clever with me with geography. Oslo is the capital of Norway. Tremose is way up north. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, Vidar. Thank you for tuning in today, if anyone's tuned in. Watching this crazy Cornish man in his Cornish Zwift garage, jogging away on a treadmill, talking random. I've even dug out my old, look, I haven't worn these for a couple of years. I've just recently started wearing my old Zwift running tops, which Sebastian and myself, when we came to buy one, they didn't have any men's sizes in stock. So Sebastian and myself, we both bought extra large ladies tops, and they fit fine. Might be a little bit tight, the armpits might be a bit high up, but they do the job. And then my other Zwift tops, I've got two of these. I have got a white Zwift running top, which somebody donated to me, but it's an extra large man's. And I had to do a bit of home sewing and make it a bit smaller. So I've got one that I'm trying to make bigger and one that I'm trying to make smaller. Oh, they look alright, don't they? So here we go then, we've got 900 metres left to run at 6 kilometres per hour. Going into our second kilometre of the event. We've currently got 12 runners with us. We've got a few with the Beacon group here, which is nice to see. A few other people like to run off and do a fast 5k during this event. But we're sticking to the on-screen instructions, trying to keep the heart rate down and build that leg strength. I'm hoping the background noise isn't too loud. I haven't got any noise cancelling software on, but it doesn't seem to be too bad when you've got a bit of music in the background. It's just another little program I don't have to run in the background on my computer, which hopefully helps the processor along with smoother streaming. One day, I'll save up and invest in a proper PC in here. Use the PC for the Zwift game. Graphics are a little bit better, but the Apple TV does it well. You know, you switch on the treadmill, you switch on the Apple TV, and everything powers up and connects with no issues. A little bit more faffing when it's a PC. Currently today in front of me I have got 4 screens. One for the Zwift Companion app, one for YouTube so I can watch it back and listen to it back, make sure it's working. 32-inch TV on the wall with a Zwift being broadcast to it from the Apple TV, and then my MacBook Pro to the right. 2 webcams, one above the TV and one in the corner on a tripod. Oh no, sorry to hear that, Vidar. Vidar says he's currently at home because he's suffering from vertigo, feeling dizzy and nausea. It's horrible. Feel for you, buddy. Feeling ill is rubbish, innit? Feeling ill makes you unmotivated, and especially if you want to have a run or you've got something planned, it just absolutely makes it rubbish. Get well soon, buddy. Speedy recovery. So yes, I start my new job in 3 weeks. General Maintenance Manager. I'll be responsible for keeping the upkeep of a local sort of care home, residential home, and maintaining the grounds and garden. It's got 2 ride-on lawnmowers, or 1 ride-on lawnmower and a mini tractor with a digger on the front. Looking forward to driving around on that. Just a big kid, really. They'll be asking me why I cut the grass so much. I'll be using it as an excuse to ride around on the tractor all day. So not too bad. Heart rate 138. Cadence 163. It's currently 13.2 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish Swift Garage. 60% humidity. So tomorrow evening, I believe, on the Zwift Run channel, Stephen Cousins will be with you, live streaming, and it's Workout Wednesday. And of course I would be there if I wasn't working. And I will be in a few weeks' time when my working hours change. I will be there every Wednesday. And Thursday I will be back here, film MyRun 500 for a hill session. If possible, I'll join you guys Thursday night for Bag That Badge. And unfortunately Friday I'm back at work. But I'm off on the weekend. Hey! So I'll be going to Park Run. And maybe Zwift on Sunday. So here we are, approaching 2 kilometers into Film MyRun 500 with NoblePro. If you're looking for a smart treadmill or looking to upgrade from a John Dumb treadmill to a smart treadmill, check out the link in the description below. Have a look at the new NoblePro treadmills. A lot of the Zwift runners use the NoblePro. It's a nice, I say entry level, but it's a nice treadmill at an affordable price for a smart treadmill. Tortoise says, Vidar, hope you feel better soon. In the in-game chat. Tortoise's heart rate currently 140. Very good, buddy. That's a nice heart rate. Concentrate now, stand tall, control your breathing. Let's keep it as low as possible. So Tortoise is roughly the same as me. My heart's up around 136, 137 at the moment. Just having a quick glance down at the live stream, see if things are still moving smoothly and not jumping around and freezing. Looking good at the moment. Oh, pressed the wrong button. Put it back on the workout screen. So we are now approaching halfway through this event. As per usual at the end, the event finishes at about 4.2 kilometers. I'll drop the elevation back down to 0, bring the speed up to 10 kilometers per hour, and just run it out to 5k. One minute, just got to put my glasses on. Got to put my glasses on. Vidar's asking me what my favourite event out of Workout Wednesday and Monday Run Club is. He's quite right in saying Workout Wednesday is the hardest. I usually run in Group B on Workout Wednesday. Sometimes I bump it up a little bit, and that is my limit. I find that right on the edge. I work hard, struggling to breathe. It's a good workout. On Mondays, when I do Monday Run Club, I run in Group A, and I'll bump that one up slightly, and I also finish absolutely knackered. So where Wednesday workout is more of like an interval with an active recovery on and off, Monday Run Club is more of a progressive. I actually like both the same. If I can each week, I like to be able to do Monday Run Club and Workout Wednesday. And then my third hard effort a week is Park Run on Saturday morning. So that's what I like to use as my workouts each week. And then in between, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do FMR500, 500, which is a hill session. And Sundays, I like to do a long run. And that's my basic ongoing sort of training block, really. That's what I try to do. And when I change jobs in 3 weeks, hopefully, that's what I'll be able to stick to. But currently, at the moment, with my current job, when I work a 12-hour shift, it's the last thing you want to do when you get home, is do a run. So 3 days, stroke 4 days a week, I'm not running at the moment. But hopefully that will all be changing at the end of October, and we can get back to daily running. Consistency. Dirk currently has a heart rate of 120. Nice one, Dirk. Tortoise is just congratulating Dirk. That is excellent, well done. Tortoise says OFT, 150 already. I'm not far off, buddy. I'm not far off, 143 at the moment. I reckon we will hit 165 today. Look at me running along with my glasses on, they're all steaming up now. See if they stay on top of my head a minute. Probably fall off in a minute and I'll stand on them. I think I'll do the sensible option and put them down on the side, I think. The other night, in the middle of the night, I woke up. I think we have a visitor in the loft. I can hear a bit of gnawing and chewing up there. But I've got to pop up this afternoon to see what damage was done. And also to make sure it's not a bird that's trapped up there, because a few days ago, I fixed a bit of the fascia board on the front of the house, had a hole in it, and last summer we had jackdaws, blackbirds living in our roof space. So now they vacated the nest, it'd be a good idea to patch up the hole to stop the rain coming in over the winter. And they keep visiting and pecking it. So I'm wondering whether I've trapped one in the loft, so I'm going to go up in a bit and have a look. 150 for me. There we go, we've hit 150. Morning Shane. Thanks for popping into the Zwift Run channel. Hope you're having a good day. We're here running the MyRun 500 in association with NoblePro. So we're currently in the Clive Finnimore Animal Rescue Centre. We took in a collared dove yesterday. He's in quite a bad way. Had 3 ticks on his head. Looks like he's been on the ground for a while. So we've taken the ticks off. Got some antiseptic on there. He's quite weak, but we keep on spoon feeding him water, and hopefully he'll pull through and gain some strength, and he'll go back into the wild. I'll keep you posted on that one. Currently living in the Finnimore farmhouse. We have 7 Java doves, which are like what magicians use. They're our pets. A rescued pigeon. He's out there in the garage as well. You might even be able to hear them sometimes on the stream. The tortoises are currently starting to wind down now as winter is upon us. Over the next month or so, I'll start to reduce their food intake to empty their stomachs, and then we'll be firing up the tortoise hibernation fridge and putting them in for another winter. Brutus, the giant African spur thigh, he's still down in the paddock. He'll remain down there. He's got a heated shed with a cat flap or a tortoise flap on the side. So he goes in and he warms up and he comes out, does his own thing really. Pretty good. 9 ducks, 10 ducks. Now living with us, we currently have 3 pet seagulls that were brought to us by the locals looking for someone to rescue seagulls with broken wings. So I now have 3 living down in the aviary. For some reason this morning, the wife was saying she wanted to get a llama, because apparently llamas are good fox deterrents. But I said, it's pretty extreme getting a llama to keep a fox away when I haven't even seen a fox in the garden. What's that all about? I think the llama would be more of a problem than a fox. We are approaching 3 kilometers into the run today. Heart rate currently 146. I have seen it hit 150, so I am out. I have my coat. It is waiting at the finish line. But we are approaching 3 kilometers, currently running 6.5 kilometers per hour with an elevation of 12%. At the arch, we will be bumping it up to 7 kilometers per hour. There's tortoise just up ahead of me. Theo's just behind. Remember, if your heart rate is rocketing up there, 160, 170, drop the elevation a little bit, maintain the speed, just drop the elevation a little bit, or dig deep and grind it out. Up we go to 7 kilometers per hour. Stay up on those toes. Bounce up the hill. Think about your form. Stand nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. Breathe nice and steady. Keep it controlled. Shane says they use alpacas where he is, with the sheep. They protect the lambs. Makes sense. I suppose it's not just the foxes, or it's also birds as well, when it crows, and magpies can also affect the lambs. In game, we're currently up in the mountain here, look. Lots of snow around. Heart rate's now up 151, 152. Starting to feel it now. Quick shower after this. Back into me work here. Potter around the house doing house chores. It's my day off. Get my uniform ready for tomorrow. I would go and cut the grass, but it's a bit wet today, I think. Might just do the small lawn, because it's in the sun and the grass isn't as long as it is in the paddock. So we're just going to cut the grass maybe this afternoon, well as I can. Soon it'll be the last cut. Winter will be here and the grass will slow down. Unless you're in Stephen's garden, of course, as he's got an astro pitch. Artificial grass in his garden. Seems like a good idea sometimes, that. It says on the screen, some people like to round this off to 5 kilometers. I usually do. When we reach the event finish line, we'll drop the elevation back to 0, up the speed to 10 kilometers per hour, and just run it out, round it off to 5k. Nice to have you along, guys, in game. There's quite a few here actually for a 11:35 daytime run. Nice to see. Maybe it's different time zones, or people are on their lunch hour, or got the day off like me. But it's good to have you in game. And of course, much appreciated to you guys that join us in the Zwift Run channel. Stephen and I really appreciate your support. It's Stephen's way of trying to provide a link from someone sweating in the garage or shed, and sharing the pain of Zwift with our Zwift family, of course. We're a team. We'll get through this. Quick check of the live stream. It's still running smooth, isn't it? That's very surprising. I think it's because the ambient temperature in the room is lower, which is helping the laptop operate at a lower temperature. I know in the summer, when the processor gets quite warm, that's when the lagging starts. But so far, so good. My laptop looks like a bowl of spaghetti, wires hanging at the sides everywhere, but it's coping. Meters left to run, and then we're bumping it up to 8 for 200 meters, and we'll be at the event finish line. Good work, everyone. Let's see if I can talk in game. I'm not sure if this will work. Good work, everyone. Almost done. It worked. Oh, it says good luck, see? Good work. Voice to text error. Only problem is with using that, I have to hang on to the treadmill. Otherwise I'll end off the back, crashing into the wall. Vidar says, be careful, don't jinx it. I know. I'm actually surprised myself how well it's moved today. It's all on Wi-Fi network. Nothing's hardwired to the router. It's probably because my son's not here. He's at a university, so he's not upstairs on his computer. Taurus says he can't understand my West Country accent. Proper job. That's alright, buddy. I can't understand myself half the time. Vidar says it on the stream. Famous last words. Stream is running good. I guess it's Stephen who has the tech issues. I have my fair share. But touch, plastic, all good. Sorry about all the coughing and sniffing. I think I've got a little bit of a cold hanging around. Working in a care home, that is. So many people, close contact, lots of visitors. You pick up all sorts of bugs. I've actually been quite lucky so far down there. I haven't picked up too many things. It's either that or it's the kids when they come home from school. They seem to pick up a cold every week. Here we go. We're about to bump it up to 8 kilometers per hour for the last 200 meters. Up we go. Heart rate 162. Try and stay relaxed. Spring up that hill. Well done everyone in game. Let's see if we can do this. Well done everyone. Thank you for joining today. I will be back on Thursday. Vidar's asking if Stephen is a Zwift ambassador. I think he is. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm an unofficial Zwift ambassador. Any way I can get the word of Zwift out there, I do it for free. The more people can get to join us, the more support Zwift running will get, I suppose. So tell your buddies, tell your friends. Put it on your social media pages. Hashtag Go Zwift Run, Zwift Run, and of course, Zwift Run Channel. I did ask Zwift via an email if I could officially be one, but they're not the best at replying. Prove me wrong, Zwift, prove me wrong. Give me a verified badge. Tortoise had a high of 167. Sounds right, buddy? That's what I am, so I've dropped it down to 0 elevation, and we're going to bump it up to 10 kilometers per hour. Heart rate should slowly come down, even though the speed has gone up, the elevation has dropped. We'll run this out to 5k. I think we're all unofficial Zwift ambassadors, really, aren't we? Every runner I bump into nearly, I sort of mention to them about Zwift, making treadmill running more interesting. Because a lot of runners have got treadmills, but they don't use them as much as they should, because they call it the treadmill and they find it a bit boring. But Zwift is definitely a game changer for that. Makes it more interesting, gives you things to work towards. I like the workouts on Zwift. I find when we do hard efforts like Monday Run Club, Workout Wednesday, it forces you to work hard. Where if you're outside, it's very tempting to run a bit slower or stop or whatever. I just find the treadmill keeps you more disciplined. Running at like steady pace or even hard pace. Trains your body to run at those different speeds. So for me, it's proper job. So thank you for joining us on the Zwift Run channel today. It's good to have you online. We really appreciate your support, Stephen and myself, and of course Victoria. I will be back on Thursday for MyRun 500. Stephen will be here Wednesday night for Workout Wednesday and Friday night for ZLDR Recovery Hour. Join us in game. Join us on the Zwift Run channel. Pop in and just say hi. I will be having a shower in a bit. Max heart rate for Christoph, 181. Good workout though, buddy. Good workout. If you're not going to run it easy, run it hard. That's what you've done. That was a good session for you today. Yeah, Vidar says that treadmill that Stephen tried the other day, he reviewed it. It's on the MyRun channel. It's a treadmill. Who is it? It's a kicker, isn't it? Is it a kicker? Treadmill that actually adjusts height, elevation as per the in-game, and if you run to the front of the treadmill it increases speed, and if you drop back it slows down. So if you hang about in the middle it keeps your speed constant. For me, I'm not sure for me if that would be a good or a bad thing during an interval session, because when I work hard on the treadmill and on interval session, the treadmill forces me to run faster. But if you know you could drop back on the treadmill to slow it slightly, it would be too tempting, wouldn't it? Well done Christoph, well done Tortoise, well done Theo, in game today, and Dirk. Thank you Vidar, Tortoise, Theo, Shane, Amy Green for joining me on the stream chat. So good to see you guys. It's good to be back on the Zwift Run channel. First time back in about a good year and a half easily. There we go then. That's 5 kilometers. Forgot how difficult it is to chat and run at the same time. Good job we weren't doing Workout Wednesday. I don't know how Stephen does it when he's running flat out and still chatting. No idea, I just turn into a sweaty mess. Anyway, thank you for joining us today. Well done to everyone in game. Zwift Run channel will be back tomorrow evening for Workout Wednesday with Stephen Cousins. I will be back on Thursday. Have a good day everyone. Stay safe and take care. We'll see you all next time. Cheers, bye bye.